It is a happy place. It's a happy place because I think people are really pleased to come in and get stuff. I wished I'd had something like this when I had my 3 children. I was a single parent.
Welcome to the Evelyn Community Store.
So Evelyn Community Food Store was born about 2.5 years ago. We were approached by Lewisham Homes, who had said they had some developers, some contractors that have put some money back in the area, and what could we do with it?
Members come over here to collect their lovely fruit and veg. We've got some beautiful peppers this week.
Each community centre serves its catchment area in a different way. There's different needs in different areas. So the centres have to adapt to those needs, and that's what we do. We adapt to the needs of this part of Evelyn.
So myself and Keith came up with the idea of having a community food store. The reason why we wanted it to be a community food store and not a community food bank was that we wanted it to feel friendly. We wanted it to feel like a place where people would want to come.
And we have some lovely mangoes today.
Before COVID, we would have everyone coming into the community food store, at tables having teas, coffee, and it created a better contact for those that would normally not be getting contact, away in their flat 24/7.
I usually come down here a Tuesday and a Friday because they're shop days. But then there's other things to do, like sorting out the shelves, looking at the stock, doing the freezers. I could be down here about 5 days each week or 4 days. You come down if there's something to do.
Every week we have a lovely variety of bread.
Being a miner's daughter, growing up, it was incredibly hard. I was a teenager during the miners' strike. There was no money. The community of the miners' wives going around and making sure that actually people knew where they could go to for that little extra loaf of bread or even tin of ham, and it was tins of ham, or tuna, a bit more exotic in those days. Now knowing what I know that mum and dad must have gone through to make sure that we were fed and kept warm as well at that time was really tough. And here we are now, and things don't seem to have got any better. It's different stories and you'll hear different backgrounds, or, it's not a miners' strike, but perhaps now it's a pandemic. But actually those stories are still they're still here. It's quite sad that actually we're still living through food poverty 30 or 40 years later.
If a child's belly is empty, it doesn't learn. He, she, whoever, they're not going to learn. They need food in their belly to be able to learn. The most important thing, I think, to give the members is fruit and veg. Fresh fruit and veg for kids is so important, and for adults. We try and get things like flour. We encourage them to make pies and things like that. And then when we've picked up food from Waitrose, Tesco's and places like that, we try and give them enough to make a difference.
The Evelyn Community Centre is in the heart of the Evelyn estate. The nice thing is we have a beautiful green out the back.
The green spaces in Evelyn are very, very important, especially with all the development that's been going on around. It's about bringing people together, whether you're a social housing tenant or whether you're a private tenant. It's about getting people to come out and sit with one another and enjoy the green spaces. Without Lewisham Homes, I think the community food store would never have happened. The support we get from them is phenomenal, and I can only hats off to them. It's been brilliant.